Alright, everybody, I gotta be honest. I'm a little bummed out. I'm a passionate person. I have feelings. I try not to repress them because that's when you end up, like lashing out at people or giving yourself cancer or an aneurysm or something. So I think feelings are part of being a living person. So I try to be in tune with one. So I'm really bummed out. One of our partners on our launch backed out at the last minute and delayed a launch date. And I don't know how to put this, for me, some of the work I do is a passion project. It's a creative work, and it's like having my gallery opening canceled at the last minute. So I'm just really trying to think of how we're going to pivot and what we're going to do instead. There are other ways we can continue with the launch. There's next year for some of the thematic and timing stuff we were looking at. However, for this one, it just really feels like we did everything they'd asked us to. We went through their process. We did all their stuff. And we got some form letters. It was really impersonal to take our dreams and our hopes and get a form letter back. And just, this is the second time that's happened with that retailer. The other one was on an educational game. It was a video game intended to teach math and physics to high school kids. You could play a RPG, kind of like, like one of the JRPGs where you got a party of characters. You can run around on a map and you get in battles. But instead of picking your spells from a menu, you were going to do a little math equation or answer a science question or something to do your spell. And you're supposed to be credit for doing your homework by playing the game. So if you beat the game, you should have been, if you could play that game and beat it, by doing so, you should have been able to pass your final exam for Algebra 1 in high school or whatever, college algebra or something like that. That was the whole point of it as an educational game. And back in those days, they wanted us to have a camera recording, and my camera was like a 3-megapixel thing. It wasn't very good at all. It looked really grainy, and I didn't want to put them. It's optional on that retailer now. They don't even make you have them, and so that's just another project with that storefront that just didn't work out. So that's twice now I've tried to go to them with a passion project and work on something that was important to me, that I thought had merit, that I thought was a beautiful creative work that I put a lot of effort into, years of work into. And I guess we didn't meet their algorithm to make as much money as they wanted to make, or we didn't communicate something clearly. So we're looking for another retailer to launch Delta Phase through. That's our upcoming game about hunting gothic monsters in the land of Darkmoor. And I'll post more on that later, but I'm kind of bummed.